Yeah, kind of fun. So it's not even a fun.
Hey everyone, what's up and welcome to this week's vlog. Apologies that I missed last week's vlog. I've been trying to do a vlog a week, but sometimes that's just life. I wanted to share a few different elements of my life in this week's video. So we actually have some Jiu Jitsu rolls, we have some weightlifting at Alpha Land, and also some Muay Thai one-on-one with a new trainer that I've been working with, Crew Bob. So stay tuned for that at the end, a lot of different parts to today's vlog. So the first portion is going to be the Jiu Jitsu part that you're seeing now, and this was Warrior Wednesday, and I love going to Warrior Wednesday when I can. I can't go too often, but it's literally just an hour straight of live training, and this is a really good opportunity to get to train with all different types of people and body types and people who have different strengths and weaknesses. And it's a lot of fun to get to come and just kind of see where you're at. And, you know, some things that work really easy on some people really do not work on others. And so then it's fun because you get to get creative and figure out, okay, how can I make this work? And, you know, oftentimes it'll also show you all the rooms and area that you have for improvement in your technique and in your skill set. Oftentimes I'll leave knowing like, okay, there's one thing that I can pretty much consistently get on everyone that's doing really well. And then there's mistakes that I seem to be making with everyone as well. So what's really cool too is when I am able to video some of my rolls, I can look back like this right here. I'm trying to do I think it's called Darce choke. Hopefully that's the correct term. And I didn't realize I didn't shove his hand all the way through like across his face. And that's why it wasn't being finished. And so sometimes when you're actually doing the movement, you feel like you're doing everything right. But then you look back at the video footage and it's so clear. You're like, oh, wow, I was doing X, Y, and Z wrong, and this is how I fix that. So it's a lot of fun. I really recommend that if you are on your own jiu-jitsu journey, if you can, record a few of your sessions because it's just a lot of fun to look back. You know, I actually have been doing it for documentation purposes. I want to see where I'm at, you know, a little bit down the road and compare it to when I started. But I didn't realize how effective it would be for reviewing my moves and my patterns and, you know, the mistakes and the holes that I have. You know, I have so much to learn and, you know, I'm very beginner all of this, but it's just a lot of fun to see what's kind of standing out to me right now, have that in my mind as I go forward with my training and be able to bring any of those questions to my professors as well. And not just my professors, but also the other people that I'm rolling with. Pretty much everyone that I roll with is much more skilled than I am. They're higher belts, they have more technique, more years of it, you know, of training underneath their belt, which is really cool because they are all so willing to help. And that's one thing that I love about this community is, you know, someone can like kind of beat your ass, so to speak, right? And then you're like, that was really cool. Can you show me how to do that? And they do. And then it's cool because you get to practice it and then you get to do that. So it's fun. It keeps me thinking. It keeps me on my toes. I love the strategy, the technique, and I just love how much brain focus it requires in order to do something like this. So I'm loving my jiu-jitsu journey. It's going so well. And I hope that you guys enjoy seeing bits and pieces of it here and there. And if so, let me know. I'll definitely continue to update you guys every now and then in between my regular programmed bodybuilding type training and vlogs.
I feel like 200 pounds of true bubble gum.
How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Good.
I'm a little nervous.
Are you sure you don't want me to go first?
Get in and just sink in.
Yeah, I just like step over this way.
Under the
I
shoulders.
get to like here, yeah. You have a song that makes you happy?
Is it gonna be that bad? Gotta do a happy song?
You either need to go to a really dark place or a really happy place. It's your choice. Keep going, try to keep going. There you go.
That's definitely a shock to the system.
Yeah. Alexa, play Ice Ice Baby.
Here's Ice Ice Baby.
This is
Time. Go outside in the sunshine, it feels so good.
It was pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty cold. Coming from the sauna to that,
Yeah.
it definitely feels colder.
There you go. Post sauna, one of the most important things is replenishing everything that you just sweated out. So we have these
First form hydration sticks. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. So we're gonna hydrate and then eat some grub. Have you guys ever recorded an entire vlog just to realize that your mic wasn't working? Because me too, that's what happened. I was just sharing with you guys that I took a scoop of pre-workout by First Form. Intraformance has been my go-to recently. You guys know that. It really helps you with your performance and also your endurance during the gym. I did wash it down with First Form's new ready-to-drink energy drinks, which are absolutely delicious, but I just took a sip and then I gave the rest to Jess because I really did not need the caffeine. It was middle of the afternoon, kind of late afternoon, and I already had caffeine in my system and from the pre-workout, so I did not need more. I started today's glute session with the abductors. So I like to go really slow on these, really make sure I squeeze as hard as I can at the top of the movement and then have slow control on the way down, go back out and squeeze. Sometimes if you need to kind of switch around your feet position, or, sometimes I like to put my hands down below or right behind me just to make sure my core and back are properly supported and nice and strong. Go ahead and do that, adjust as you need to. But abductors are just such a great staple exercise, and there's so many ways that you can change it up. This one is pretty short and to the point. Glute kickbacks. They're great. They're great. I don't know why that just came to mind. Glute kickbacks, they are great. However, what I have found with this exercise is that I get a more effective rep when I do less weight and I really focus on what I'm squeezing at the top. If I go super, super heavy in weight, sometimes I can start to use my quad by pushing through the entirety of my foot versus focusing on pushing through the heel of my foot. So for me, feet placement and also the amount of weight that I'm using. I do like to train heavy, but heavier and harder is not always better. However, now we're doing hamstring curls and your girl loves hamstring curls. So I definitely kind of went hard on this exercise. I did multiple sets. I don't remember which sets I ended up recording for you guys, but I remember going in there thinking it would be kind of an easier set, not an easier session, but like I didn't mean to kind of go ham. And as soon as I get to hamstring, guys, I love hamstrings so much. But lying hamstring curl is a really incredible way to make sure that you're getting that elongated stretch. I find it's a different stretch than when you're doing the seated and also than when you're doing the standing. So I recommend to make sure to change it up in your routine if you always seem to favor one over the other. This next exercise is stiff leg deadlift. I always like to do a few practice reps, whether that's with weight or without weight, just to make sure that I am really squeezing and contracting the proper muscles for this movement. This movement can be really easy to incorporate your lower back if you're not careful. And so if you notice that your lower back is extra sore after leg day, you may want to look at your form on some of these exercises because you may not even realize that you're incorporating your lower back. As you see here, I supersetted it with some reverse curtsy lunges from a step, and this was the perfect superset together. My butt felt super pumped, and I was just getting everything that I wanted out of this workout. Now, this last exercise that I did was actually a tricep, and this exercise you guys have seen in the last couple of videos, and guys, it's just kind of a staple of mine now, similar to like the hamstring curl. You're probably always going to see me do this in at least one of my leg or glute workouts every single week. And it's just an exercise that I found really isolates and targets a different portion of the glute than any other exercise that I'm doing. And often I like to combine this with other movements such as the one-legged lunge right here, which I'm doing at a quicker pace. I don't always do every movement super slow with pause reps. Sometimes I like to switch it up in the middle of a superset or tricep simply by putting a quicker paced movement in there. If you are sweating up a storm after your leg day, then you know it was a good session. That is a sign that you put in the work. I don't know about you guys, but I keep seeing 222 everywhere, literally everywhere. I finished my workout at 222. How crazy is that? What is up, guys? I just finished Jiu Jitsu training here down at the Main Street location. I have core and cardio next, and then I have a one-on-one Muay Thai session with Crew Bob. And I'm really excited to get some quality training in today. This morning's Jiu Jitsu was just amazing. I feel freaking so happy and fulfilled and so good after training. It's fun. It's my favorite. I wish I could train it every single day, but I gotta plan for like a 45-minute travel time to be at class on time. So that combined with bodybuilding and training, which I love as well. I just can't do all of it every single day. If it was up to me, guys, I would just live my life like eat, sleep, train, repeat, but like train every single thing every single day. And that's just not realistic for being a productive human inside of society, because I have a job and responsibilities and work and people that rely on me as well. We're gonna just do what we can here, but I gotta get to my training. I just wanted to check in, let you guys know I had an amazing session, encourage you, go try your first jiu-jitsu class if you haven't yet. It's so much fun and you might enjoy it and love it. And then when you and I get to meet, we'll train jiu-jitsu together.
Right when he gave you the full
Very good. Relax that arm and then we'll slice it. Very good. Instead of here, think about the fork and don't stop. That's what we're looking for, okay? 1-2 switch kick. Better. Minimize more. 1, 2, 3, low. 4 switch. 4 switch, follow up. Good job. Better, dude. Yeah, better. 3%. She almost knocked me out.
Don't do that.
Y'all do it?
Yeah. Let me show you. So you want to do this side.
Okay.
Just put all your weight on this foot. Make the booty pop a little bit more. Toes forward. Toes.
I have no butt. I have a butt crack.
Arch your back. There we go.
Accentuate the belly.
Bikini posing 101.
Hey, fix your stance. Don't speak to me until you do. Fix your shit. I'm gonna work with somebody that's nice.
She's the nicest person.
Right? She is the nicest, man.
Training for the day is done. I'm gonna go home, slam a protein shake, and get my first real meal in. Girl is starving. Some water, some electrolytes. You know the drill.